As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 48. UMass will kick off and will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
But they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Nice move there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Davis looking to pass. Right on the money. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Rainbow... Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So UMass's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Makes the grab. It's great. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Hairston. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Brings it in down the left side.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got a man, it's Harding. Let's talk for just a second about UMass. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
UMass will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air, it's Hairston. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. They go to the draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Gray. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
A pickup of 8. 2nd down coming up.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Catch in the middle, it's Gray. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Good enough for 1st down.
Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. UMass to the line on 3rd and inches. Searching forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're going to test the right side with this one. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
3, Hawaii, 0.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll run play action. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Using his legs, it's good. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Finding an escape route. Wide open spaces. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Jonesboro. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Davis will throw. Here's the pressure. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground with the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hardy. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Pulls it in. It's great. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Unloads quickly. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, UMass.
Back to throw, it's Hairston. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Minutemen.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gives it on the option. Bounced off his feet. UMass now faces a 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down.
He'll keep it on the sneak. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass, it's Hairston. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Not only did they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
Gets it out fast. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. On the option. Quick toss. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And this one is perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll go back to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to him on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Hairston. With the catch, it's Gray.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and short now from their own 48. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. And first down for the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the running back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. It's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they have converted their first two third down opportunities, but this one a third and long. To throw, it's Hairston. Bringing the heat. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado State rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Canvas Stadium. Week by week, you
know where to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The UMass offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Rainbow Warriors have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll pull it on the read. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Offense in the hurry up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
37. Coming up, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Now on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. He's in open space downfield. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. UMass now faces a 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down.
Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score. UMass 26, Hawaii 10.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Hawaii.
Wants to throw on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Pulls it, fired complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and